មាជិកគណៈបក្សសង្គ្រោះជាតិប្រាជ្ញាផ្លេចមានសាមគ្គីក្នុងនានាសង្គ្រោះបំរើការពារកម្ពុជាខ្មែរត្រឹមត្រូវគ្នាពីមពីសិទ្ធិសេរីឯករាជ្យបូរណភាពអធិបតេយ្យខ្មែរបស្រីបដូរផ្ដាច់ថែរក្សាមិនឲ្យបរទេសឈ្លានពានមកត្រួតត្រាសម្បត្តិដូនតាធនធានជាតិខ្មែរព្រះអាទិត្យរាំងបំភ្លឺកម្ពុជាខ្មែរឯកភាពគ្នាដងស្រាយបញ្ហានយោបាយសេដ្ឋកិច្ចសង្គមអហិង្សាផលប្រត់ថ្លៃថ្លាជីវភាពរុងរឿងដីយើងពូជយើងភូខលយើងខ្មែរក្រោកឡើងសង្គ្រោះជាតិកាមរាបោះឆ្នោតឲ្យចំដល់អំណាចជូនប្រជាដើម្បីកម្ពុជារួមរឿងសេនសានជ័យយោគណៈបក្សសង្គ្រោះជាតិសមាជិកគណៈបក្សសង្គ្រោះជាតិប្រាជ្ញាថ្មីគ្មានសាមគ្គីក្រុមនានាសង្គ្រោះបំរើការពារកម្ពុជាខ្មែរត្រឹមត្រូវគ្នាពីមពីសិទ្ធិសេរីឯករាជ្យបូរណភាពអធិបតេយ្យខ្មែរប្រុសស្រីបដូរផ្ដាច់ថែរក្សាមិនឲ្យបរទេសឈ្លានពានមកត្រួតត្រាសម្បត្តិដូនតាធនធានជាតិខ្មែរព្រះអាទិត្យរាំងបំភ្លឺកម្ពុជាខ្មែរឯកភាពគ្នាដងស្រាយបញ្ហានយោបាយសេដ្ឋកិច្ចសង្គមអហិង្សាផលប្រត់ថ្លៃថ្លាជីវភាពរុងរឿងដីយើងពូជយើងភូខលយើងខ្មែរក្រោកឡើងសង្គ្រោះជាតិខេមរាបោះឆ្នោតឲ្យចំផ្ដល់អំណាចជូនប្រជាដើម្បីកម្ពុជារួមរឿងសេនសាន
And welcome and thank you for tuning in to Khmer Youth Voices for Justice. My name is Linda Ou. I am your host for today's show. Our mission is to advocate for democracy and human rights in Cambodia. We aim to inspire young people around the world to take an interest in the land, their ancestors, which their parents, their grandparents, and stand up for its future. Given the pressing issue facing Cambodia today, the active involvement of our youth is indispensable. The role of young people in shaping the future of our country cannot be overstated. So especially in the time of challenge and change. So Cambodia, like many other nations, faces various pressing issues that require the attention and engagement of its youth. From ensuring fair elections and protecting freedom of speech to combating corruptions and promoting social justice. There are numerous fronts where young people can make a significant impact. So I am here. I'm hoping that if you have youth or you know any youth, please like and share our program. Again, this is Khmer Youth Voices for Justice. We will be exclusively speaking in English. Like I said, our goal to seek to foster a generations of informed and empowered citizens, and especially the youth. So through advocacy, we can work together to build a more inclusive and democratic Cambodia. Again, our show is every Tuesday is in English. Please tune into CNRP America live, 6 day in Khmer, only Tuesday in English. Again, thank you so much for joining our show. I hope you have a great day or great evening. But anyhow, thank you for being here today. For 1 hour, we will talk only in English, and we will be informed. Hopefully you are being informed also, and thank you for joining our show again. Also, our guest today is Samady Ou. Our topic today is advocating for Cambodia. So let me bring him out, and then we will talk to him and see what he's been up to. Let me see. So Samady, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you, Bong. Yeah, been working.
Oh, good. Keeping yourself busy.
Yes, Bong.
Samady and I, we are based in Los Angeles, California. It is late evening for us, and also very, very late in the evening for people in the United States that are currently in the East Coast. Again, thank you for staying up late, and also good morning to people in Cambodia. I hope you enjoy our show. Hope you share our show. So, Samady, what have you been up to?
Basically, just working on youth engagement with other youth from other different country, and try to unite and advocate for change, Bong.
Let's talk about where you've been. Again, apologize to my audience. I have not been doing the live show for a couple of weeks now because I was busy, and also busy with work, busy with life, busy everything in general. On March 23rd, I hope our audience was able to see that Samady was on stage at the KMD, My Movement for Democracy, and also on stage we have many youths. Why do you feel that you need to be at March 23rd KMD launch event, Samady? Because you are one of the youth that presenting.
Well, Bong, KMD tried to express the change, and in this case, they want to present themselves as a democracy movement, pro-democracy movement, to unite all Cambodians from all walk of life to be united and promote democracy. In this case, our country, Cambodia. And the reason they put so much emphasis on youth is, one, to show the international community that, this is kind of a hopes and agent of change. Most youth, like for example in Thailand or in CNLP, used to be promoting the elections. You see a lot of youth coming out, and it gives you those energetic feeling that we have hope for our country. And in this case, we are like the vanguard of societal change due to the energy, idealism, and innovative thinking. And our active participation in pro-democracy movement like KMD is somewhat crucial because we stand to inherit a political and societal conditions shaped by today's decision. In this case, KMD want to be an institution to promote Cambodian next generation to become pro-democracy fighter. And someone asked, what is KMD? It's Khmer Movement for Democracy. So basically, it's a movement, but soon we will be KMD will become an institution to educate all youth, Cambodian youth, to promote democracy in Cambodia in a non-violence way, to practice advocacy strongly like the Tibet and Hong Kong and also Taiwanese from the outside. to put pressures to the inside of the country.
Thank you, Samady. My Movement for Democracy mission is to empower Cambodian citizens, especially overseas, to be able to exercise their rights, mobilize Cambodian to participate in civic education and democratic movements, restore democracy to Cambodia. That's just a little bit of that, and I know you've been busy with that as well. You also did some training. If you able to share a little bit, I know training is a closed session. It's not broadcast live on Facebook, anything like that. If you want to, if you can share what is it that the main focus on the training for KMD, which was March 24th after KMD launch.
Yes, Bong. So KMD, as I told you, it's like an institution to promote a pro-democracy movement to unite all Cambodian youth from the outside. We did somewhat media literacy training to become like a diplomat, to sharpen our advocacy tool as a youth in the United States, since we have the you can say impunity pass, which is the U.S. passport. Like not so when the regime want to arrest us, they have to rethink are we violating any law. And in this case, we train on media literacy that focus mainly on critical thinking, understand the media construction and how it work, analyzing media influence. Like in Cambodia, we have 70% of youth populations, but all of them has been brainwashed by the regime. And focus on social responsibility, digital literacy, and global perspective. So, like I said, critical thinking. They train the youth, mostly Cambodian youth, about media literacy, fostering a critical thinking, and this allowed us to enable individual a non-bias and what the true purpose of media is. Not to be biased on any side when we answering question, and understand about the media content that we try to make our audience consume. It involved questioning the source of information. Is it legitimate? Can it be a trustful source? It cannot be, oh, this person say this, trust him because he say this. So it has to be from a reliable source before we speak out. And the evidence has to be presented, and when we show a perspective on social media to not misinform like the regime. And also, secondly, is understanding of the media construction, recognizing that media messages that we try to relay to our audience, especially from people in Cambodia, is constructed with specific language, technique, and technology crucial, which is in this case in Facebook. I joined Radio Free Asia the other day. Cambodian government hired their people, which is we call it MMO, to come and attack us when we try to relay our message. Some people saying some nasty languages in Cambodian. So those account has been created to their main objective is to come and commented at least 10 comment on each social media post that by a news media outlet, which is in this case Radio Free Asia, that is known to stand against the regime and spread true information to our Cambodian audience, and understand how those social media shape our perception and the difference between reality and how it's represented in the media. I talk a little bit too much, but that's just some of it that we learn through KMD.
Let me follow up with that. We know that lately Radio Free Asia or VOA or any independent new media is talking about the prime minister that it's not legitimate prime minister Honmanat. Every time any independent new media that's on Facebook that talk about Honmanat, this group, like you said, MMO come out. You or MMO?
Can you repeat that again, Bong?
Is it MMU or MMO?
No, it's called MMO. Yeah.
MMO. Okay, this group of MMO come out. It's it's like a robotic, and
Mhm.
they just keeping comment the same comment all over again. Um, to your knowledge, to your that you've seen this, and I seen this, and I know our audience seen this. You some show we have like some show would have like 100 likes, but thousand and thousand of comments by this robot. Is it effective? Or it's just the prime minister just wasted his time and energy, a resource where people don't even believe that anymore. So now it's like a robotic AV show.
Somewhat at the beginning, I believe is effective, Bong. Especially on like a live show. Thankfully, it's in English. They did not understand what we were saying, but to social media like VOA, VOD, our Radio Free Asia news media outlet that is unbiased and spreading news information. Yes, because most Cambodian youth, as you know, use a lot of social media website, and if you don't know their true purposes, you might think that, oh, there's a lot of people hating on this news media, and most of the comment that you see is the exact same from 1 week ago. It just keep repeating the same thing over and over again, saying, "Oh, this news media outlet is out to spreading false information again. This news media outlet is invited extremist political party group guests to come and speak, or analysts in this case to come and speak on our social media." At first, it was unbelievable, but I think Cambodian people is very smart. After they want to do a deeper research, they going back to the previous post of each section, and you see, wait, this comment is the same. And Pu Chun Bot, he's very smart. While we were in the middle of the show, they keep on commenting the same thing. What he do is he play the Thank You Peace song that promote during the election by the Cambodian People's Party, in this case, the regime political party, and they still comment the same thing, spreading misinformation about why we played the music and videos and everything. So that's how we're able to tell them that this is just a click farm. In English language, we use as a click farm that contain click factories full of thousands of phone that Hunmanite created, and it will. The whole purpose is to have those comments be ready on the phone program, and when the time comes, just a single click from the computer, all those phones will send out those text, repeated text.
So wasted a resource and wasted a money that they're spending just to make sure that they looks good online. They're present looking good online, which is the regime looking on good online. That is not the only time, and that's not the only way, and that's not going to be the end of that. The regime making themselves look also on international stage as well when we're talking about when we trying to advocate for our bills, and we see the whole regime signing contract with law firm and to make their image looks good to the world stage, to the Washington D.C., where in reality the people of Cambodia just suffer each day. Thank you, Samady, talking about clicking or making money online. Our audience said make money online. Let's talk about the pressing issue, the issue that very popular right now. Let me play a little bit of the YouTube. I think it's less than 2 minutes, and then our audience can able to see what is it that I'm talking about. Let me share this one. Just to give a warning, the video does not have wording. It's only have music, and there's no one talking. Basically, there's only music and voting. I want to get our audience attentions. More than 5,000 Indians have been held against their will in Cambodia and forced to undertake cyber fraud on people back home. This is the reports. And I'm sure Samady and I have talked about this many times. We have also mentioned that's always a rescue operations, but we can never get the real perpetrator who started this and who's the ringleader. So in this case, the title is 250 Indians rescued so far out of 5,000 Indians. Now the question is, who's the ringleader? Where's the ringleaders at? We've been talking about this for over 2 years, and unfortunately, the same thing still happen. We talking about rescue operations, no ringleaders. Samady, can you help to describe what's going on in case our audience was not able to follow this video? What have been going on for the last couple days? This is a very famous article about a famous topic.
Yes, Bong, as you can see in the video, this situation involved Indian citizen becoming victims of cyber fraud, which Cambodia known for, and has gained a lot of international attention, plus Indian authority, which never have any issue with Cambodian before. 5,000 were being trapped in Cambodia, as you can see, into committed cyber fraud against their own people, which located back in India. And in the video, you see that the Ministry of Home Affairs, MHA, in India, in collaboration with the Ministry of External Affairs and other security expert, has worked to find strategy to rescue their own citizen. And they released a statement that they're very dedicated into bringing their peoples back home that has been lured by, in this case, they promise a basic data entry job working overseas. I mean, if it looked legitimate enough from legitimate company, people took it. And the next thing they know, they end up in Cambodia and being trapped into forcing against their own will to scam people back home in India. And as no surprise, it happened in Cambodia. And the Cambodian government, as usual, play like they know nothing what's going on inside Cambodia. This is not related to the government at all, which 5,000 people come into your country from India. You don't know what's going on. So that's kind of suspicious on the first topic already, Bong.
Yes, and also a couple months ago, the report also by the U.S. State Department, Cambodia role as a host of cyber criminal have been an international have been on an international spotlight. The UN High Commissions for Human Rights, CHR, released a report this summer, estimate that the industry have victimized over 100,000 people in Cambodia. So 100,000 in Cambodia. So now we plus 5,000 to this, and it's not going to end. So the U.S. State Department annual report on global human trafficking released. So this report was released in June 2023. Over 100,000 people victimized, have been victimized in Cambodia. So the U.S. State Department placed Cambodia in a tier 3, meaning the government, meaning the regime, has made insufficient effort to address human trafficking and does not meet minimum standards. So since June 2023, 100,000 people, now 500 more Indians, and we are not adding up to other national like Chinese or Laos or Myanmar or that you see. This is not the first time that they have a rescue operation, and it's not going to be the last time, especially when the main perpetrator is still out there and is still making the regime money. This is a lucrative, it's a lot of money, making the regime lots of money.
Yes, Ron.
Thank you, Samady, for bringing that topic up. Let me want to share with our audience. We have actually, my show was supposed to have 2 guests, but unfortunately, one of my guests had to call in to the hospital to work. So unfortunately, you are stuck. The audience are stuck with Samady and I. So one of the other topic that I want our audience, I'm actually seeking our audience support, is on HR 4659, the Cambodia Democracy and Human Rights Act of 2023. We would like everyone to help sign, help share, and also help to seek support, not just share, not just sign and share. Please go out there and ask people to help sign as well. Let me share a screen. I have 3 petitions, but the most pressing right now is the HR 4659. So all 3 petitions is at Khmer Movement for Democracy.org, and I want to share so that way the audience can see where I get them from. Let's see. Okay, if you go to home screen for Khmer Movement for Democracy, you go to the very right hand, it's a campaign. Please click on that. And you see there's 3 campaigns here. One of them is urge Congress to pass the Cambodia Democracy Act. The second, please sign the petition, seek justice for people in Angkor Wat. The third one is together we fight to end impunity, justice for victims of Cambodian state-backed killing. You have seen me asking, begging, seeking, please share, please help sign this. All these 3 petitions are currently on Khmer Movement for Democracy, so please sign them. And it's so easy. And the reason I'm bringing you here so that way you can see how easy it is. For HR 4659, you do not have to. Before, I'm always asking everyone to call your Congress, email your Congress, and seek out their phone number, their email, to call to urge them to support HR 4659. But this case, on this website, Khmer Movement for Democracy, we have already. So you would click on here. It say click here to sign the petition. If you click on it, it will come to the page that you can sign. So urge Congress to pass the Cambodia Democracy Act. You only need your first name, your last name, your zip code, your email, and that's up, and that's it. Sign the petition. It's so simple. I'm not actually, it doesn't go through here. Let me see. After you click the petition, it would get you to this screen. Sorry, I didn't see that. You guys didn't see that screen. See, it's after you click urge Congress to pass the Cambodia Democracy Act. After you click that, you will come to this page, in the one in front of you right now. It's like I said, first name, last name, US zip code, email, and said sign the petition. It's so simple. You don't have to know who's your Congress in your state or your district. You don't have to look for any of that. You don't have to write them an email seeking for their support. You just putting this name. This is done by it's called Action for Democracy. They are nice enough to put this petition together, so it's easy for us to sign this. So I would like everyone to go to Khmer Movement for Democracy, go to campaign, click on campaign, and look for this petition. It's very simple, and I, like I said, one again and again, don't just sign it for yourself. If you signed it already, thank you so much. If you shared already, thank you so much. But please take another step. Ask people, and this does not have to be Cambodian. Anyone who live in the U.S. can sign these petitions. First name, last name, zip code, email, and that. So please ask your coworker to support this. Please ask your friend, your family, anyone. And I am sure each of you can find at least 10 people or 20 people that you can ask them to sign this. So please go out today, go out tomorrow, or this weekend, or better yet, we have Khmer New Year's coming up. Please do it on your phone. Everyone have a smartphone. Sign them up on a smartphone, and like I said, each person can at least find 10 people to sign. So I'm hoping those 10 people find another 10 people. So that's what I'm seeking. Anything to add, Samady?
No, Bong. I mean, like you said, this petition, mainly, in short, imposing sanction on individuals, or in this case, entity, the regime, that are responsible for human right abuse in Cambodia, like the land grabbed in Cambodia around Angkor Wat and Bang Mok and so on, and restricting military support from the U.S. government to the country of Cambodia until certain human rights are being met, and calling for international support into to pressures the regime on human rights abuses, and promote of the rule of law and democracy through various forms of civil society organization. And this should be included. And before, the process is very long and hideous, and most of Cambodian is kind of shy away from involved in it. Now we have a professional, which is Action for Democracy, helped us put this together. Just required 4 things from you: first name, last name, zip code, email. That's it. If you don't want to put in your phone number, you don't have to. So yes, Bong, I think we should easily get this petition, a lot of support from this petition.
Yes, and I'm urging our audience to please don't just sign the petitions. Again, thank you for signing petitions. Please go out there and get 10 people. I know you, your parent, your mom, and your dad too already, your sister and your brother. So everyone can easily get 10 people. So please make an effort, and also make a goal to just how you sell 10 people, and how those 10 people get 10 more people, and we would be grateful. And this is again the title, the full title of this is HR 4659, is to promote free and fair elections, democracy, political freedom, and human rights in Cambodia. So the short on that bill. The title on that bill is Cambodia Democracy and Human Rights Act of 2023. We have until the end of the year to make sure that we use our voice, speak loudly, make sure the Congress know that this is what we want, and please, like I said, please help to make sure that this pass. And if you, everyone always like, what can we do for Cambodia when people are in America or overseas? This HR 4659 is for the United States. Always ask, what can we do? What can we do to help? Anything we can help. This is one of the things that you can help. You can help sign this petition. You can help make sure that you cover everyone. I know we have older people that's a very technical challenge. So it's depend on the you to help this. And like I said, it is so simple. First name, last name, zip code, and you email, and you'll be able to sign this. This bill seeks to restore all elected officials to their elected office. We are talking about CNRP. We are requesting the regime to release all political prisoners. Release all political prisoners include journalists, civil society activists, and members of the opposition political party. So everything in Cambodia that had to do with democracy and human rights, democracy of free and fair and just election in Cambodia. And we know the Hun regime is from the father to son. So please help to sign the petitions, and please, like I said, share on it. You can find all these petitions at, we have 3, but one of them that we are seeking your urgently support right now is HR 4659. You can find direct link from Khmer Movement for Democracy.org. And our audience said the regime that we don't want it to last, and I don't really want to see them last. And in order for, we all want the same thing. We all want freedom, free, fair election for Cambodia. That we want everything that we enjoy in America for Cambodia. I want freedom of speech, freedom of expressions. I want the people of Cambodia to be able to go out and protest anytime they want, without being in jail, without being pushed and authority hurting them, pushing them. And I'm not sure you have been paying attention. Beside the cybercrime, human trafficking situation in Cambodia, land grabbing is everywhere. So that's also one of the things that we need your help as well. So anything else, Samady?
No, but regarding the bills, beside encouraging everyone to be involved and refer to the next person, that's it, Mom.
Yes, and please do your part. I cannot stress enough. Please do your part. Please, if you ever ask yourself, what can I do for Cambodia? What should I do? What can I do to help? This is one of the things you can help. Again, New Year's coming up. You have a smartphone. Please, when you go to the temple, please sign this petition. Please help to have people that you know sign this petition. We need as many signatures as possible. The more, the better. The more we sign, the loud and our voice to the Congress. So hopefully, next Tuesday, I can say, thank you everyone for helping signing this petition. So again, we are still, the number is very low, still low. And I do hope that you will help in signing these petitions. Hope is something that we want, but we cannot just sit here and hope. We have to do something about that. You cannot just hopefully you cannot just hope. Everyone hope, but what do we do with our hope? Take actions. So Well, thank you, Samady, for chiming in on HR 4659. I really appreciate it. And like I said, I want everyone to take their actions. I want everyone to help. And now I have another one that I want everyone to join me. If you are living in Long Beach, around Long Beach, or close to Long Beach, or if you live far away from me, from Long Beach or from where I live, I would appreciate if you tell your friend and your family. I have a request. Let me see. Let me see if I can find it. Can you see my screen, somebody in our audience?
Yes, Bong, I can see your screen clearly.
As you can see, it's going to be the 16th annual Cambodia Town Parade and Culture Festival. This happened on Anaheim Street. So it starts on Cherry. It's a parade where it's Cambodian culture and all that good stuff show on the parade. This is the flyer that what they call Cambodia Town Inc. They are a organization that put on this parade, put on the parade on a public street. The English translation of that, their theme is celebrations, a culture of peace and unity. I have no complaint on the English versions. A celebration, a culture of peace and unity. We want peace. We want real peace. We do not want thank you peace. We do not want fake peace like in Cambodia. So peace is a word that everyone want. Everyone is searching. All the countries want. All the countries searching. Unity is something that we all want as well. Like I said, I have no issue. Celebrate a culture of peace and unity. The issue that I have is when they translate this, celebrate a culture of peace and unity to Cambodia, to Cambodian, to Khmer. So they start with Jayo, Wapator Samaki Piep, Nang Sante Piep. The word Jayo and the word Sante Piep, we all know these are connotations by the regime. So we cannot accept that. The English word celebration does not translate to Jayo. So we have request Cambodia Town. We have seek them to remove Jayo from the flyer, from their banner. And I also heard that the word Jayo Sante Piep is also going to be in the song during the parade. This is very unacceptable to me. We are living in America. We should not subject ourselves to Jayo Sante Piep because we all know it's not true. Cambodia does not have peace. And for Cambodia Town Inc. To put this word into their flyer, to have a banner and also a song to represent, because they are now doing on a public street, to represent Cambodian that's out there. It's very unacceptable. So please join me on Sunday to protest. If you are living in Long Beach, if you are living around Long Beach, or if you live further than Long Beach, please join me and show up. Please show up and make yourself loud and noisy. Anything you want to add, Samady?
Yes, Bong. To some people, they might say, "Oh, this word is just peace. Why is the word peace to you doesn't sit well?" To put in simple context, just like the phrase, the Palestinian protest in the United States used. That most Americans join their protest and they shout from the river to the sea, Palestine will be free. And that phrase has been used in many Palestinian groups and supported to, create aspiration for Palestinian statehood and self-determination. By river, mean the Jordan River, and the sea is Mediterranean Sea. And geographic geographically shows that the entire area of historic Palestine, from Jordan River to the east of Mediterranean in the west, include now what to be known as Israel, the West Bank, and the Gaza Strip. For some people, of their support in the protests in the United States represent a call for an end of Israeli occupation in Gaza, the right to restore Palestinian refugee, establishment of Palestinian hut, and throughout the entire area. Similar to this word, thank you, peace, in Cambodia, for example. The regime use it so loosely everywhere, all over the place. Thank you, peace, in front of the market in this case, because Cambodia is now peaceful, which refer to, coming back from the Khmer Rouge era, from Cambodia zero to now we have tall buildings, people going to the market, living a prosperous life compared to 1970s. Can be similar context, but for the context of, like the phrase I referred to, some people who do not know the context, like from the phrase, like from the river to the sea, Palestinian will be free, perceived as a slogan to call for the elimination of the state of Israel in this case. They argue that the phrase implies a single Palestinian dominated state replacing Israel completely and negating the Jewish people right to self-determination in their ancestral homeland. In this case, it's very similar to Cambodia. For us, what we see from a democratic country, United States, you cannot that argue that United States need peace or unity because our country never been to war. Why should this phrase be used, Santipip, which is peace, be used in the United States? This is the Cambodian phrase that has been advertised everywhere in Cambodia. To us, we argue that, thank you, peace, remind like Hun Sen, the regime, in many cases say that you should be thankful that you have peace. So do not wish upon change on the regime, on my government. When my government brought upon change, the only thing will come with it is bloodshed and war within our country. If you want change in the future or even now. So this word peace is kind of a reminder that when you think of thank you, peace, just know war will come in Cambodia. Under my authority, I have the army, I have the law, everything on my side. So there will be bloodshed within Cambodia if you want to bring upon change, or in this case, ruin or peace in Cambodia. So the same context can be applying to us too. In this case, Bong. That's why we fought so hard to take this word out and not to say thank you, peace on United States soil, because this is the word that the regime promoted loosely inside the country.
For people that don't understand this word, especially people that in America, people that don't really follow the Cambodia politics. If you are in America and you heard this phrase, make America great,
Mhm.
make America great again. Can you picture an image of who said that? Make America great, make America great again. If you are in the USA and we are having elections in the US, can you picture who said that? And this is the same thing. This is the slogan. Jayo Santipip has nothing to do with the English word celebrate a culture of peace and unity It has nothing to do with that translations. Um, who put in a poster what school did they go to? What degree did you go to that you translate celebrate to mean Jayo? I do not have a degree in Khmer. I do not have a degree from Cambodia, but I know Cambodian enough, and I do have a degree in America, and I do know Cambodian enough to know that the word celebrate does not translate to Jayo. The word celebrate in Cambodia means Sato. So however you want to twist it or however you want to say to translate this, it does not equal to Jayo. And I have no issue with the word peace. Everyone want peace. But please don't put Jayo, Jayo in front of peace, because that's what it means. And this is not an accident. This is not, it's not a coincidence that the phrase Jayo Sanapip make its way to the flyer by Cambodian Town Inc. So it's a deliberations. It's an alignment with the dictator regime. So a regime that openly disregard the fundamental right of its citizen, suppress democracy, and operate with impunity. So by putting this phrase on, Cambodia Town Inc. is not only aligned themselves with dictator, but also mocking the struggle of innocent Cambodian people. So it is very, and I really hope that if you live in Long Beach, close to Long Beach, or you're willing to drive, please join us. Sunday, April 7th. We will be there protesting this word because we have asked them. And this is not that we see this word, we say, oh my gosh, are we going to go protest? No, we see this word, we ask them to remove because this is their alignment with the dictator, the Hun regime. This is something that our audience said, thank you, peace. You know, just for the dictator, why this thing, Jayo Santapip, that word come into the poster in Long Beach, in America? So this is unacceptable. So I would like to request you to join me, to join me to protest this word, to make loud and clear. We do not need this phrase in the land of Long Beach. We do not need this phrase in America. And I also want to let you know that Cambodia Town, I'm not sure you guys are old enough to know or remember enough to know Cambodia Town Inc. This is not their first time that causing this chaotic. They have invited, in 2007, they have invited Sok An, who's the Prime Minister of Cambodia, Deputy Prime Minister, for 2008 Long Beach Parade. Also 2017, the Cambodian Coordinating Council, which is run by the same people as Cambodia Town Inc., invited Hun Manai to the parade. So the second time, so this year, this word Jayo Santapip is made its way to the flyer. So it's not a coincidence. It's not a coincidence. It's something that they intentionally, purposely doing this. So it's unacceptable. And as a Cambodian American that do not support the regime, let me make it clear also, if they have this flyer and they just have their party in their home or in their restaurant, their private event, I wouldn't care less. We wouldn't care less, because we know in private event you have the right to express your opinion. You have the right to express whoever political party you like. That's fine. But this is a parade on public street, on Anaheim Street. and it's open to public. So this is no longer a private event. It's called public event. And they also gonna have banners, and they also gonna have song. Now, when you parading, when you watching this parade, walk down Anaheim Street, you can hear whatever song it is. You can hear combinations of Jayos on the Pip. So people, please join me on Sunday. I will be there. Sunday, April 7th. They have an event from 9 to 6 p.m. We're going to be there from 9, and we will protest. So please join our protest. And please contact me. Leave your comment. I will later on. I will leave my phone number also. So please contact me. I would love to have you join me. Also to make your voice heard, to make your voice clear. We do not need Jayos on the Pip. We do not need Bravo Peace. We do not need Thank You Peace on Anaheim Street, especially in America. Anything you want to add, Samady?
No, Bong Yari, clarified everything of this phrase. The word "thank you, peace" should not be used on United States soil, because this land has been fought for and has been experienced what war is like on United States soils for over hundreds of years, and the regime should not have an influence on the Cambodian American community on United States soil in this case. If they love peace so much, go visit the country who brag about "thank you, peace" everywhere, instead of living here. So that's what I think.
Yeah, and they are doing this, having this slogan, having this banner, having this song parading on public street, just so that way they can let the people that they please, especially the regime, know, like, hey, they flexing their muscle on American land. And I just want to let you know, if you are flexing your muscle on American land, it's not going to go quietly. Even if I'm the only one who's out there holding my sign, my only sign, I will be out there. So please be out there. Please be with me. Please be with us to support. And like I said, if I'm the only one there, I'm going to be the only one there, because I really feel that this is not the right thing. This is the regime is putting their muscle into the United States, into especially Anaheim. So. And they think that they are very sneaky. The same, thank you, Josephine. It is, they thinking they are very sneaky. They want to put this in and think that people in the United States don't understand, but people do. And the facts that Samady is a youth, and we have many youth that understand this. If you follow Cambodia politics, if you follow the regimes, their sneaky way of putting in their propaganda. This is what it is, their propaganda into the street especially. So please join me. I'll be there 9 o'clock, 8 o'clock. I'll put in my phone number. You let me know and join me, and to say it loud, say it clear. We don't need this on Anaheim Street. We don't need this in America. And thank you, everyone. We are almost an hour. And I really do hope that our topic for today, we cover a lot. We urge you to sign HR 4659, the Cambodia Democracies and Human Rights Acts. Please go to mymovementfordemocracy.org website. And all 3 petitions are on there. It's so simple. First name, last name, email, zip code, and you signed it. So please, New Year, Cambodian New Year's coming up. I want to encourage everyone to get 10 signature, and you encourage those 10 people to get 10 more signature, and that's how you do encouragement. And I really hope that you take this seriously, and I really hope that every time you ask yourself, what can I do for Cambodia? This is the one thing you can do for Cambodia. seek the signature, seek the petitions for the petition. So please be active on that. Also, we're talking about cybercrime in Cambodia. The issue is not going to solve. You can only hear about rescuing operations, and the new is 5,000 Indians is being cybercrime forced to be cybercrime in Cambodia. It's not going to be the end of it because we can never get the perpetrator. We always see an rescue operations. So, and last but not least, the most important, please join me Sunday, April 7th, this Sunday, in Long Beach on Anaheim Street. We will hold sign, we will protest, and because we have, and I want to make it clear, we have talked to them, we have request city council, we have request mayor. They are not wanting to, they actually turn a deaf ear, blind eye onto this word. So we will protest, and please join me. Thank you. Any last words, Samady? Cannot hear.
No, I think we expressed it everything already, and let's just hope we have a lot of support for this protest on Sunday.
And I really hope that everyone will join our protest. And I also want to let you know, if I'm the only one out there whole sign, I will be out the only one that whole sign. I am not ashamed. I will be there to advocate for what is right. And that word is wrong. That word is wrong to use on Anaheim Street. That word is wrong to use in Long Beach or any place in America, especially public place. So please join us. Get contact with me, and I will more than happy to meet with you. We have signed already, so please join. I already talked to the police at Long Beach. They already called me. We talked about that already. So please join us. Thank you. And if I didn't see you next week, everyone, our audience, hope you have a happy new year. May the new angel bless you, good health, good wealth, what else? And democracy for Cambodia, especially. So, I mean, it's always there, but democracy for Cambodia and everywhere. So again, I appreciate everyone for being here. And thank you so much, Samady, for making yourself available for our show tonight. Again, thank you. Thank you, everyone. Have a good evening, a good day, wherever you at. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Wong, and bye, our audience.